Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BioShock Infinite. It's another game that we're starting for no real reason aside from the fact that I want to play it. And I actually got this on sale a little while ago. Well, depending on when you watch this video, but at the time of recording, I got this a little while ago on sale on Steam, and it is it's pretty great. It's a game that I've been waiting to play for a long time, and I've already done one playthrough of it on my own, but I haven't done one for the channel, so I figured why not. Yeah, just need something else to record. I mean, I know I have Mario and I have Alan Wake, which is coming back. It's not going to turn into another Assassin's Creed 4 type of deal. I will be doing that, but I really wanted to do something that was like a shooter that's not third person. But BioShock is a game that I really had a lot of fun playing, at least the first one. I haven't played the second one. I don't think I need to really, I don't think anyone needs to really understand how to play Infinite. Like, Infinite works in a similar fashion, but it is its own separate thing. There are some callbacks to it, though. Spoilers, if you didn't know that. But anyway, let's get into the main game here. And yeah, new game. Will override your most recent autosave. Are you sure you want to proceed? Indeedly doodly. And yeah, so I could do easy, medium, hard, or 1999 mode. And we are not going to do easy, hard, or 1999 mode. We're going to go for medium. This is about where we should be at anyway. I don't want to make things too ridiculously stupid for myself by going on 1999 mode. Hard would probably be fun, but at the same time a little bit frustrating. I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of just want to get through the game and play it and enjoy it again, or only this time for the channel. So anyway, we will stick with medium, and that's what we're going to do. So here we go. Hopefully good things on the way for this playthrough. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I mean, I really enjoyed the BioShock franchise. From what I played, I really enjoyed Infinite. So hopefully it will be just as enjoyable the second time around.
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
There we go. The mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exist. Barriers to the transdimensional travel are Lutece, 1889. 1912, coast of Maine.
Are you going
Alright.
to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder the
this?
burden?
No, but I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No? Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, but we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Well, that was an interesting exchange there. I will say, for this playthrough, well, I'm going to try and make it as... how should I put it? Not necessarily... I'm going to try and make it as decently quick as possible while still searching for stuff. I am going to have those fits where I go off and search for things and backtrack and whatnot, so I don't know if that's something that all of you would be interested in, but that is pretty much what I want to do. In games like this, I tend to want to explore and find things, so I don't know if that is your cup of tea. I hope it is. If not, then you can certainly skip through a lot of the you know, the video that is just not not to your liking, I suppose. I mean, you are going to be the ones that are going to watch this, so, you know, watch however much you want, and, you know, if you don't want to watch certain things, then feel free to skip it.
It's Booker DeWitt.
That is completely up to you, the viewer of my videos, which I thank you for watching, by the way. It's very appreciated. It's nice of you to watch my stuff. I'm not the greatest LPer ever, nor will I probably ever be, but I do appreciate nonetheless that some of you take time out of your day to watch my stuff. It really means a lot.
Hello?
From Sodom shall I lead thee, and of thy sin shall I wash thee, which is great. We could use the basin if we want, but I'm not going to because I don't want to. It's kind of interesting and weird, and telephone, which we could use if we cared, but I do not, so I won't. This guy got fucked up. God damn. Well, it sucks. Sucks to be that dude. Oh well. I guess that's what happens when you don't listen. Who knows? Anyway, in New Eden soil shall I plant thee. There's lots of references to God and stuff. I don't know if that's really gonna offend anyone. I'm not sure if religion is a touchy subject for you guys. I mean, just to bring you up to speed on at least how I feel about it and all that stuff. I'm like, you know what? If you want to embrace religion, you can go ahead. It's totally cool. I mean, you know, if that's what you choose to believe in, then hey, you go right ahead. Personally, for me, I haven't really found that greater spiritual connection to a higher power, and there's some shit going on right now. But as far as I'm concerned, I identify as agnostic. Like, I believe that there is something. I haven't seen anything that could make me believe in a higher power, but that doesn't mean that I don't believe that it can't exist. I guess that's sort of how that works. I'm not an atheist that strictly rejects God or anything. Like I said, I just haven't seen anything or really experienced anything that would allow me to identify closely with a higher power. Now, if there was, which I guess would be a bit hypocritical of me to say, but for a while I was Buddhist. Growing up, probably during the middle school to high school part of my life, I did attend a Buddhist church, and it was interesting. If there was any religion for me to really get behind, that would be closest to a religion that I could believe in and embrace. It would be Buddhism. I think there's a lot of interesting ideals having to do, a lot of ideals and concepts in Buddhism that you can just really apply to just everyday life. And with Buddhism, you don't necessarily believe in a higher power. It's more about like they're just philosophies to live by, and you make of it what you will. I guess that's sort of what religion is, but a lot of people really use this idea of God to guide them, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of people use it for not really the right / correct / moral reasons. A lot of people use it as an excuse to do bad things and to get away with things, and which is pretty much why I don't really believe in a lot of that stuff. Or not necessarily not believe, but it's just it's not really a touchy subject for me, but when people use it for corrupt reasons, it really gets under my skin. So there you go, that's that, and all that stuff. Why would he send his savior onto us if we will not raise a finger for our own salvation? And though we deserve not his mercy, he has led us to this new Eden. A last chance for redemption. Now, if we're going to continue on with the whole religious thing, I don't believe that there is nothing to be gained from believing in a higher power and stuff. And the prophet shall lead the people to the new Eden. It's just, there's a way to go about it, and there are many ways to interpret it where it can be seen as good. Just right now, not just in the United States, but in the world, a lot of people are using, getting back to what I was saying, religion for not to do bad things and not necessarily to help and to support their fellow man. And a lot of it is being used quite selfishly. So it's one of the reasons why I can't really get behind I guess religion right now in the world. There's things and ideas and stuff that I can't believe in. It's just too corrupt and horrific. So, but I mean, BioShock Infinite has a really interesting way of dealing with religion and the ideals, and I guess like sort of the extremes that kind of mirror what is going on right now, or even back then when it came out. And I mean, this isn't really even an old game. I'm pretty sure it's maybe like a year or two old at best. So it's a really interesting look, and I am thoroughly entertained and greatly informed by the themes and concepts of this game, and it's kind of why I really enjoy it. I mean, aside from, it's just it being a great game in general, it's just a very interesting take on extremes and choices and whatnot. So